job here, virtually onto a turn. Panthera Tiger just props, balks, goes in now though, and the light appears set for a start. Off they go. And the first to actually get going here is So Many Stories, along also Universal Impact with early speed, and jumping quickly is Pure Mac in search of the lead. And so the Chestnut rolls to the top, Pure Mac over into the back straight from Back to Bondi, striding up running second. In behind those Vergrey, also electing to go forward 3 deep on the track, being followed then by Universal Impact in the middle, Grandad's Addiction down on the rail, a length away Point Gibraltar, followed further back in the field Solo Vega as they sorted themselves out. So Many Stories got back off the speed with Panthera Tiger. Second from last, Rock DJ and Saucy Son whip them all in. They leave the back and heading up now to the top of the track with about 850 left to go. It's Pure Mac who leads the way, out by a length on Vergrey. On the inside is Back to Bondi, enjoying a great run following the pacemaker. A length and a half to Grandad's Addiction over on the inside next of all, travelling fourth as they reach the 600-metre mark. On its outside is Universal Impact. A length and a half further back and ridden along is Point Gibraltar. Over on the inside to Solo Vega. In the last group they did include So Many Stories. Panthera Tiger, Saucy Son and Rock DJ has called it quits. Pure Mac hightailing in front though for the judge, leads the way. In pursuit is Back to Bondi. They've raced 2.5. Grandad's Addiction, Solo Vega, Point Gibraltar, So Many Stories. Back to Bondi, grab Pure Mac though down inside the last 120, and Back to Bondi shoots away a length and a half to Pure Mac, to a great roar from the crowd here from midweeker. Back to Bondi and the Bella Silks wins it well from Pure Mac. Third home Grandad's Addiction. In behind them Solo Vega ran fourth. Point Gibraltar battled. Next home Saucy Son, So Many Stories, and a long margin back behind those pulling up Panthera Tiger in company with the other grey in the race, Vergrey. Next home Universal Impact, and Rock DJ hit a sour old note and finished a furlong away last. Back to Bondi, Holly Nottle got a beautiful run just on the toe ball of Pure Mac all of the way, and eventually at the 150 was able to get on equal terms and grab the lead before pulling away in the final part to beat Pure Mac. They will be 2 from 1 here in race number 4. Back to Bondi, the $3 favourite there, getting the job done for the Trevor Andrews stable, and Bellis Racing's Time to Run Syndicate, and certainly got a great roar as well. There were plenty on track quite clearly to support Back to Bondi. By Bondi from Black in Time with its second victory in 8 runs, handled by Holly Nottle, beautifully placed there, just was able to get onto the back of Jefferson Sang and Pure Mac and just slipstream right throughout, peeling off the fence and getting the job done. Third went to 8, Grandad's Addiction, By God Has Spoken, Sharon Miller, Clint Johnston Porter. Fourth, number 5, Solo Vega. 2-1-8-5, the numbers to the fourth race for the day. In the fifth event, the Races WA podcast with Britt Alex and Lockie Handicap. It's over 2100, the next on the card. And no changes there. They'll jump at 29 after 3. Just waiting for the margins and also any other details pertaining to race number 4 to come through. We'll give you those details in a couple of moments, in fact, when they're right. But for the time being, we can go back to Lockie. And it was always a race in 2 from the top of the home straight, really. And Back to Bondi got a beautiful run following Pure Mac, eventually gaining the upper hand and getting the required result.
Thanks, Darren. As winning trainer Trevor Andrews joins me downstairs now. Trevor, congratulations on the victory. Back to Bondi. It was a nice, easy watch, a beautiful Holly Nottle ride.
Yeah, it was lovely, yep. Just to drop back to a Class 1, nice claim, good barrier. Just said to Holly, we'll just be a bit more conservative. He led last start at Pinjarra. He was brave, but he probably just needs something to follow. Obviously backed up from last week. That was my only negative going into it, but no, very easy watch.
What have you made of his preparation to date? He's never been far away.
No, he's pretty consistent. He just lacks a turn of foot, which suggests that we're probably going to head to a little bit of a middle distance with him. which might be more to his liking, hopefully.
Provided that he can run out an 18 or a 2,000 metre event, do you feel like he can sneak a graduation handicap on a Saturday in time?
Certainly lower down in his grades. Class might tell in the end, but we'll just step him up over a bit more ground in lower grades, and hopefully he can get the job done.
Always plenty of fun training winners for the Bellis Racing crew. There's plenty of numbers.
Yeah, Pete's been great supporters, and Karen over a long period of time, so they deserve success, so I'm happy to get a result for them.
Can Rocktex win second up tomorrow afternoon at Pinjarra?
Really super run first up, no reason why he shouldn't tomorrow. 1300 suggests should be ideal, so all things being equal, should run well.
Right on here.
Thank you.
There's Trevor Andrews after the win of Back to Bondi. Fifth up into the campaign, rock hard, fared and aided by a wonderful Holly Noddle ride.
Absolutely, Lockie. And have a look at the scenes here in the mounting yard. What an ownership group in this horse. And you could hear the cheer as this horse crossed the line in first as well. They've clearly been hanging out for him to put that first win on the board for the preparation. And fifth up for the campaign, Lock, out to 1,600 metres off that quick spin, which we touched upon. He was able to do so. And looks a horse with a bit more scope to even continue to improve as well once they stretch him out over a little bit further as well.
Exactly right. He doesn't look like he has an enormous turn of forward, as Trevor Andrews outlined, but he's just very honest. He appears very reliable, and if he can run out over 18 or 2,000 metres and he puts himself on top of the speed, those types of horses are always very hard to get past, even on a Saturday in a graduation handicap.
Yeah, exactly right, Lockie, and I'm sure that's where we will be seeing him sooner rather than later in his racing career. Back to Bondi, who was able to post a second win of his career here this afternoon. Holly, congratulations on the performance. You were able to give him the gun run in transit here this afternoon, and the horse did the rest.
Yeah, we did. We got a beautiful run when everyone was kind of sitting off that leader, and I got to get a nice run in behind him, and then he kicked off the corner and the horse was able to put him away nicely.
That was your first time on board him here today, or at least on race day, but he just looked as though that he dropped the head beautifully and settled really nicely for you in transit. Yeah,
he did. When Sean came up next to us, he did grab the steal a bit more, but no, in the run he did travel really nice.
What can you tell us about the boss's horse a little bit later on this afternoon in Acton on Verba? What was the wash-up from his disappointing first-up performance? As I have noted, there are a couple of little tinkers and gear changes with him here this afternoon.
Yeah, I think his first run he kind of blundered out the barriers, which caused a bit of an issue, and I think in track work he's been working really good, and we've made a few gear changes, so hopefully he shows his best today.
Best of luck later on today, and well done here.
Thank you.
There's Holly Noddle. She combines with Trevor Andrews, a red-hot yard here in WA. They combine with Back to Bondi to take out the fourth here at Belmont Park.